ho, ho! Welcome in to a very special Christmas edition of The Dozen. And folks, you're not gonna believe this, but we got the man himself in the house. And I'm not talking about me in this silly disguise. We have Santa Claus in the house. Santa, come on, welcome to the show. Santa,
Merry Christmas. I'm done with my run and I run in here to see you.
Oh, Santa, pleasure to see you. That is filled with your favorite. We're not going to tell people what it is. You know, I know you had a long night last night, and we figured that might be able to take the edge off. So
it only took a little while to get around, but I made it to all the people, all of them.
Well, Santa, thank you so much for spending your time here on The Dozen. I'm sure you're excited to get home to Mrs. Claus and start the vacation process. But how was last night, man? Christmas Eve 2020. I'm sure it was a wild ride.
It's exciting to go all the way around the world because sometimes you got rain, sometimes you got snow, sometimes I even get sunshine by the time I get around.
Sure.
So it is fun. Oh, the reindeer love it because they get to fly.
Yeah.
Oh, it is really good.
What a night you had, and we're so excited to have you. I see you brought a couple things with you, and I wanted to just ask you about these items that you brought in today.
Well, the boys and girls, they always ask about the reindeer, and we start them off young, and this is what we put on their necks so they learn to have bells, and there's sleigh bells that goes right on their little heads. And this, they get used to the harness, and they get used to the thread and stuff. So this is what we use. It makes a really good Christmas bell. So Merry Christmas.
It's kind of like a collar for a dog, but for a reindeer.
For a baby reindeer, yeah.
Perfect. Now, what's this other? This is incredible. You were telling me about this earlier, and
Some of the kids out there, they worry every year they don't have a chimney to come down. I can't wiggle my nose and go up the chimney. I can't wiggle my eyes to go. So I have a magic key that gets into everybody's house. If you see here, it's right here. It goes on my belt. When I want to get in your house, there I go. I come in, I leave your present, and eat your cookies and drink your milk and give the carrots to the reindeer. Then we have such a good time.
Well, Santa, I'll let you know. I mean, I know you usually only come to my house on Christmas Eve, but you're welcome on 4th of July. You're welcome on Flag Day. You can come over on Memorial Day. Anytime you want to bring presents over, come on in. My door will always be open. I did want to ask you, obviously this is a time of the year when a lot of people are listening to Christmas music, once Thanksgiving hits, the whole month leading up to Christmas. What is your favorite Christmas song, Santa?
It just came out this year.
Oh!
Kings and Country.
Kings and Country.
The Little Drummer Boy.
The Little Drummer Boy.
It is so emotional. So it got to Santa's heart right away. The little boy's playing his drum. He carries it into Christ, sits down and gives his drum to Christ, and he's then a drummer.
Wow, that is, Santa's usually a jolly guy, but it sounds like that song might have made him cry. First time he's ever shed a tear. I do have to ask you as well, Santa. I know I see Santa across your belt. You have a lot of names: Kris Kringle, St. Nicholas, Santa Claus. What do you prefer? Obviously, Santa is the one you out in the world. But if you're just hanging with the boys, at the North Pole, what do you go by? Is it Santa? Do they call you Nick?
Well, I just don't want to be called late for dinner. That's the main thing, if I can get that. But Santa, I answer to all of them because some different countries have different. St. Nicholas is one time. You got Nick, you got Santa, you got Claus, you got everything. So whatever you want to call me. But remember, call me, okay?
You did mention earlier you go down the chimney, you drop the presents off, you have the cookies, you take the carrots out. How many cookies do you think you had last night?
Well, let's see. I was one short of having too many.
Well, you look full, you look jolly,
well,
so
it's got
I will say, pretty rude of Santa not to bring any cookies for us today, but hey, what are you going to do? Santa's got to look out for Santa, number one. What's the deal with the chimney thing anyway? How does that work? I've always wondered. I mean, Santa, you and I, we're a couple of units over here, we're a couple of big guys, so
well, as I tell
I don't want you to give the magic away.
I tell the elves, if I tell you, I'd have to kill you.
Yeah. Well, my wife would probably be like, "Hey, go ahead,"
But there's magic involved. Have
Okay.
you ever seen Santa's magic?
I haven't seen Santa's magic. I have as a kid woken up and seen gifts under the tree that nobody could explain. So I guess I have seen Santa's magic. And
Well, can you count?
I can count.
Count Santa's fingers. Well, we start with this one right
that's
here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, now be very careful.
Yes.
This is number
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Watch out.
5,
Watch
1,
out.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Now, how much is 6 and 5?
11.
Count them again. Start with that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now,
Oh!
we got 10, 11, and 9. Don't worry, it all averages out to be 30.
Yeah.
Now, wait. You think Santa took a finger and hid it underneath here, don't you?
I would never guess that.
Did you see that there was not one missing in there?
There's not any missing.
Well, no, wait. See, the finger would have been right there, and you saw it, right?
It would have been.
So I didn't take it and hide it, did I?
That's Santa magic right there.
There you go.
Who needs David Blaine when you got Santa in the house? Santa, I do have to ask you. You go all over the world, on Christmas Eve. What's your favorite destination? If you could say, there's one place I love going more than all the rest. What would it be?
It's always good to get back home because Mrs. Claus is there, the elves are there. They're excited because we got the job done. The reindeer are all happy. It's magical. You can't bet a better place. But if I was going to retire, I might retire to the Growlers baseball field and watch a baseball game or
Kalamazoo.
something.
It's company man right here.
Yeah.
Company man. We paid him a little extra for that.
The Growlers, by the way, are on my nice list.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Those bombers you got. Oh, naughty, naughty, naughty.
Well, tell me something I don't know, Santa. I gotta ask you. I got a wife at home. Which list is she on?
What? Bless her heart. There's no other place for her but on the nice list.
That's what she got to deal with me.
Yeah, I got you two together. I thought she'd help you, but
No.
she got a tough job.
I got a bunch of coal waiting under the tree. Well, which of you mentioned the reindeer earlier? Do you have a favorite?
Rudolph was always our favorite. Rudolph. Oh my goodness, he just glows when you see him. His tail wags.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Olive. All of the other reindeer.
All of the other reindeer. I like that. Their games are all good.
That's
too.
right. That's one of my good jokes to keep up my sleeve here. The elves. I'd love to talk to you about the elves. Number one, how does one go about becoming an elf? Is that something you're just born into?
You're born into
it.
It's a family job.
Family job.
Family.
Okay.
It's a family.
And then the elves. Do you pay the elves? Are they do they get
cookies?
paid cookies? Boy, that's pretty
good.
good.
They usually have to split them.
So we're learning a lot. Santa goes around the world. People put out the cookies, and maybe Santa, instead of eating them, he puts them in his pocket, and then he pays the elves.
He eats them because you just have to have Santa eat their cookies.
Gotta eat the cookies. Santa, I've seen you looking at my belly here. I've got a kind of a large belly. Got my beard coming in, not this fake one. Is the Santa job something that down the road you think I could maybe take over? Is that something I should look out for on LinkedIn or ZipRecruiter or something like that? The Santa application, or is that something you are
on the nice list before you start telling kids that you're nice? But other than that, you have potential.
I have potential.
Everyone has potential to be a Santa's helper.
A Santa's helper.
We like them to be jolly.
Okay.
We
Jolly,
like them to be well-rounded.
Yeah.
And the beard is really important.
That's good.
That it be white.
Okay. It's coming in white. The stress of this job
comes
is really
from old age.
Okay.
I've been doing this 365 years.
Okay.
I think you could make it if you worked on the nice part.
Okay, I got to work on being nicer. My wife tells me that all the time. So, the off season, has begun. It's Christmas Day. You're off the clock for a little while, I'm sure. You and Mrs. Claus, where do you like to go on vacation?
Well, this is a big secret. Santa doesn't take a day off.
He doesn't take a day off.
He's Santa 365 days.
Oh,
you
sure.
See me out in my what I call my summer outfit,
okay.
or it's a Hawaiian shirt,
yes,
something of that nature, and my sandals. But
yeah.
I'm chilling.
Sure.
Santa chills.
Yeah.
Mrs. Claus loves it that way.
Where do you guys like to go? You like to go to the beach? You like to go somewhere, maybe like the mountains or something like that? I see you guys at a beach guy.
Santa. I can go anywhere.
That's true.
And I can sick on you anytime. So you got to remember to be nice all year long.
He's always watching, checking his list. Look at his list, checking it twice.
Right there.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick. I'm gonna do a little something for you.
Okay.
I've been working on it, and I want you to tell me which one's your favorite. All ready? Ho, ho, ho! Which of those was your favorite?
I thought there was potential.
He won't fall for my tricks. That's like might feel jolly in my heart after hearing that. How did you and Mrs. Claus meet? We'd love to hear that story.
It's a family job.
Okay.
Her dad was Santa.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Before me.
Okay.
I took over.
Okay.
Mrs. Claus, there it is.
There it's like an arranged thing. Yeah. Wow. That is awesome. And she's just hanging out at the North Pole right now, kind of overseeing the things.
Oh, she never hangs out.
She's always working.
She feeds the elves. She feeds the reindeer. She makes sure that the house is clean. She makes sure that my suits are clean. When I come home and I have chimney soot all over. I shake my boots off and I drop everything, and she says, "Oh, you had a good trip," and I said, "Oh, yeah."
Well, she sounds like a delight. She couldn't be here today. She was at home making sure that the Christmas ham was ready to roll when Santa walks in the door. Do you have a favorite gift that you've delivered in your time as Santa over your 365 years? Or maybe not a specific gift, but maybe there's a gift you love giving the most. Like maybe it's a bicycle or a dollhouse or something along those lines.
All children's fantasies are different. All that they want to have and they think they will cherish for the rest of their lives and are important to them at that moment. And sometimes you give them the right thing, and sometimes you give them the wrong thing. But I like to give the gift that makes their eyeballs pop out.
Yeah.
And they go, "Woo!"
Been there, Santa.
It's what I want. It's what I want.
That's
right.
Because
the only favorite gift you can give is yourself.
There you go.
When I give myself, no Santa sits so tall as when he bends to pick up a child to put on her knee.
Wow.
And that's what Santa likes to do. Put kids on my knee, and we have a good talk. And this year has been so bad for Santa because I can't get him on my knee. I can't get him to talk to me because social distance.
Sir. Well, Santa, I do have one final question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever been caught?
My favorite way is when I get caught. Pretend that you catch me. Go, "Santa!
Santa!" Ooh. That's good. I wouldn't say a word.
Yeah.
Santa, that's all the time we have for today's show. We really appreciate you coming in. What a wonderful thing you do every single year. We really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to getting home. I had to come into work today to interview you, of course. So I'm looking forward to getting home and open the presents, being with my family. And from our family to yours, Santa, have a very Merry Christmas.
You follow my lead.
I'll follow your lead.
Give me a ho!
Ho!
Give me a ho ho!
Ho ho!
Give me a ho ho ho!
Ho ho ho!
What's that mean?